coming out of this whole box. We are just already trying to dig into the special tequila here. This is, I have never seen tequila that comes in like a handmade box like this, Chef.
Yes, this is the Jose Cuervo Reserve Familia. It's part of our tequila dinner that we're going to be having on the 15th.
That looks beautiful. And this is part of it here? Well, first things first, this is Michael and Bert. You guys are the chefs at the Pueblo Harvest Cafe, one of my favorite little restaurants at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. And you guys still making the best Indian taco in the world there?
Best fry bread.
Best fry bread, and then you just pile up with beans and meat and everything. I just love that whenever I go. It's my favorite.
Thank you.
But you're doing this really cool tequila dinner, right? How did you guys come to doing this?
We've been doing tasting dinners for probably about a year and a half now. And tequila was just kind of a natural step in this.
Right.
It was kind of, we started
Well, it goes with
tequila.
red chili.
It goes with red chili, goes with everything, New Mexican.
Right.
It's got some great flavors that melt with it.
Right.
This bottle right here, we joke about it, but if you were poured it in a snifter, you'd think it was a cognac or a brandy.
People forget that tequilas are they've really come into their own now, and over the last 10, 15 years, it's become much more of a connoisseur's drink than it ever was, right?
Yes.
Tequilas and mezcals.
Exactly, yes.
So how do you guys mix this, and what do you do with the tequila, and how do you mix it in with the foods you can pick to pair?
The chef does a lot of the preparation on it, the planning. It's a process. We think about all the different things we're going to do, and a lot of it is changed constantly.
Yeah. Do you think about the food chemistry part of it and think about like, well, this kind of thing will melt with that kind of thing with the tequila, or how do you even work that?
Normally we pick the tequilas first.
Oh,
so
I have a friend who's a sommelier who tells me always when you go into dinner, pick the wine and then
you order.
Right.
Correct. And that's what we did with this. We did some really nice tequilas here. We've got a coconut tequila that we're going to be doing with the ceviche, with actually a little small fresh coconut with it. We've got a hibiscus tequila. So the great thing about one of these tasting dinners that we do here is that you get to try all different types of tequilas, all different types of the one we did before this with the Bosque Brew.
Oh, the beer, the beer tasting, absolutely.
And so you get to try just a little sample of everything instead of having to go out and drop $200 on a really nice bottle of tequila.
Right. Is that what something like this costs? $200?
Actually, that's retail. It's $200, $225 on this bottle right here.
Wow. I like my tequila. I don't know if I like my tequila that much. So what do we have here, guys?
Actually, this salad right here, this is our chopped vegetable salad. This is actually on our new menu at the Pueblo Harvest Cafe. We're located on 12th Street in between Manal and I-40. It is kale, spring mix, cauliflower, like sliced cauliflower, broccolini, carrots, bell peppers, garbanzo beans, topped with feta. And what we do is we have our olive, we call it our olive dressing. It is chopped up Kalamata olives, green olives, capers, pepperoncini peppers, and a little basil pesto in there.
It's got a little bit of a kick with the pepperoncini, and it sounds
exactly.
wonderful.
It's got all the salt that you're going to need. It's very, very flavorful on there. It's not a lot of dressing on there.
Very cool.
And then we've got up here, Bert's going to burn this for us.
Yeah, when I see this, Bert, I'm a little bit nervous because this is butane, like in a torch. And what are you going to do with this crazy torch?
I'm going to burn the
Show us how you do this,
dessert.
because there's got to be a technique to doing this. Like I've seen people do this before.
You might want to step back a little bit.
How do you? And how do you even learn to do this?
A lot of it is just on hand. Not a lot of people do this.
Right.
It's a lot of trial and error as well.
I'm sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. How many of these things did you mess up before you learned how to get that caramelizing just right?
I can't even count. But you just want to brown it just a little bit on top, around the sides. Make sure you don't burn that sugar.
Yeah.
And
don't try this at home.
And it's ready to go.
It's ready to go. We've got some silverware for you. This
wonderful.
is actually the dessert from our tequila dinner. It is a traditional Jalisco area dessert, because that's where tequila comes from,
Jalisco. Yeah, that's the
Mexico.
tequila region.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is a cross between a flan and a creme brulee.
Oh.
And it's got a little cinnamon flavor, and it's got really nice Mexico vanilla. So we've got some silverware there, please.
Let's dig in.
Dig in.
Yeah, and bring food to the morning brew.
Yes.
We will eat all day.
Yes. We did forget the glasses, though.
Oh, that's all right.
Unfortunately.
That's all right. So with this tequila dinner, how many courses? What do you get? How does it work?
So basically what it is, we still have a few spaces available. It's 6 courses, and you get to try 6 different or 5 different tequilas.
Okay.
The first course we're gonna have like a michelada with a beer, and then
And that's a
chocolates.
thing that it was really new to me. I didn't know about the micheladas. It was like this thing, right? And I just discovered it a couple of years ago, and thought that's the most amazingly cool thing. And for those that don't know, it's a shot of tequila, and and there's 2 different. Which way do you guys do it? Because there's the ways I've seen people.
The way I do it at home is I have my michelada on the side.
Which is it's a spicy, tomatoey, almost like
Lime and citrus juice.
Right.
We use key lime juice, orange juice, tomato juice, spice it up a little bit. It's not a Bloody Mary,
No.
but it's a lot lemonier, limier than that.
Right.
And then you'll have your beer, and you sip your tequila, sip your michelada, and then sip your beer. That's how I do it at home.
Because I've seen the people do like the one and the other, and I've never known if there's like a proper way to do that.
However you like to.
I think that's
That's
the best.
the way- that's the
right?
best way.
So you get the michelada to kick it off, and then what else in the menu?
We're going to do chapulines, which are the spicy grasshoppers. Just kind of, we like to throw a few different things out that people
Yeah.
are like, I don't know if I'm going to eat that or not, but they're there for them to try. We're going to do frog legs, frog legs as well, which is from that region. It is sauteed with butter and garlic, which is very nice. And then we're going to do a quesadilla with the Oaxacan cheese, the corn truffle, and squash blossoms.
That sounds great. And that's the main course? Is the
No, we break it up to where it's a bunch of small little ones, so there's no really main course. So it's just enough to go, oh man, so you can try it.
yeah, and that way you don't get
Try
filled up on the first course and then have to like stuff down 5 others.
Exactly. You're sitting there going, I need a to-go box. I want to save room for dessert as well.
Right. Well, let's dig in. I'm curious to see how this tastes because you said this is a mixture of a flan and a creme brulee.
Yes.
This looks great. Ooh. We really need to get some smell-o-vision going. This is amazing. And that sugar, like that is like a skill that I've got to learn someday. Because you can't do that on your own stove at home, you know?
No, it has to be
It has to be torched like that.
in the final product. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I know you guys have been mixing up the menu a little bit at the Pueblo Harvest. What's some of the newer things, some of the cooler things you guys have right now?
The chops at veggie salad,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The new additions. We have a poblano
Stack.
stack.
Oh, it's
That sounds great.
So basically, we have it for breakfast and for lunch. It is basically a whole chicken fried poblano that we'll do red chili, queso fresco, and then we'll stack another one on top of there. And we kind of make it like a flat enchilada, but we use a poblano instead of tortilla.
That sounds excellent.
And then we also have another one, which is our turkey avocado bacon BLT. Sorry, it's a long abbreviation on fry bread.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that's very
Do you guys make the fry bread there?
Yes, scratch every morning.
That's amazing because that's really one of the special things with the Pueblo Harvest Cafe. 'Cause you can get that under the Indian taco, you can get that in the sandwiches, you can get the fry bread under everything, right?
Everything.
Yes.
I love it. Well, we'll be back in a couple of seconds of Morning Brew, but we're going to dig into some of this here.
Yeah.
And just keep eating this all morning here. And we'll be back in a couple of seconds. And I'm going to check out this tequila. I've never seen anything like this.